Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Futbol Mundial. Unfortunately, Michael McCubbin is still not here, but I've replaced him with someone who's basically the same. It's the boy who's viral in China, James Wayne.
Ni hao. See, he's tried to touch my leg and I've avoided it, put my own on there. Yes, McCubbin is obviously still studying himself, so I've stepped in once again, and I am pumped apparently for today's episode, where we're covering the changes of fortunes for two separate juniors and a very humble Premier League star. I like it.
Why are you viral in China?
Because I have a phrase, zing bitch. Zing bitch. Zing bitch. Zing bitch. Is that zing bitch? Yeah, hi mum, I was just calling to say zing bitch.
We kick things off in Spain today, where 18-year-old Brazilian forward Vinicius Jr. had an eventful time in the mini derby against Atletico Madrid last weekend.
Yes, representing Real Madrid's Castilla side, he played exceptionally well, scoring 2 goals, won an absolute worldie in front of a watching Julian Lopetegui.
Ooh, but it was an incident with Atleti captain Tachi that will ensure that this lives long in Vinicius' memory. Chasing a through ball, the two players tangled and Tachi got Vinicius in a headlock. And then Los Rojiblancos' captain went full Mike Tyson and bit the ex-Flamengo man on the back of their head. Look at this.
Absolutely crazy. Yes, you saw that right, channeling inner Luis Suarez there. Tachi clearly lost his nuts. What a weird thing to do. And to make it worse, the referee failed to send him off. He failed to send him off. And he booked Vinicius for complaining. Ridiculous.
Oh, very stupid. The Brazilian was hoping to break into Real's first team this season after impressing during pre-season. But so far he has been limited to just 2 Castilla appearances. But his form and relatively calm reaction to having his head chomped on would have impressed the on-watching Lopetegui. Now, well played, Vinicius. Tachi though, hang your head in shame, mate. It's disgusting.
You idiot. Why? Why? But it's not been all bad news for juniors this week though, as Cristiano Ronaldo Jr., there we go, so you get it, bagged 4 goals on his Juventus under-9s debut.
Better than his dad. When Juve bought Real Madrid talisman Cristiano Ronaldo for 112 million euros earlier this summer, they also secured the services of 8-year-old Junior. And whilst his dad has so far struggled in front of goal, failing to score despite averaging 7.7 shots a game, his son has taken to Italian football like a duck to water.
Quack. His 4 goals on the weekend helped his side to a 7-1 win over Lucento. What a start from the young guy, but are we really surprised? His father's a genetic freak. He's probably going to be a genetic freak. He was probably brought up in a lab.
Please don't sue us, Ronaldo.
I'm just saying you're weirdly, weirdly athletic, unhumanly athletic.
Let's stop before we get proper sued.
Digging a hole, can't get out of here.
Right now it's time for the Out of Your League section, where we put the microscope over a league that doesn't normally get the airtime it deserves.
Yes, and thanks to Dino Ski in the comment section. By the way, get your comments in for your leagues. We need more suggestions. We are profiling Argentina's Superliga. Now, Zachary, I know you're an expert. What can you tell us on it?
I know everything. Well, Jimbo, what used to be known as the Primera Division was renamed the Superliga Argentina prior to the start of last season. And interestingly, it was the first league to be formed in world football outside of the UK in 1891. Same day as John Babb was born, to be honest.
Nice. I mocked the last point, but that one's actually genuinely interesting. The league, which runs from August to June, has recently undergone a reconstruction with a cut down from 28 teams in the 17-18 season to 26 teams this season, and the plan is to make it down to 20 teams by 2020.
Good God.
What's been going on so far this season, Zach?
Got there eventually. Well, there have been some shocks so far, with Racing Club unbeaten at the top of the table. Last year's champions Boca 3 points back in 3rd, but the big surprise has been the form of 2 of Argentina's top clubs.
Yes, River Plate, who are Argentina's most successful club with 36 titles, are languishing in 18th, having drawn all of their 4 opening games. And for Independiente, the 16-time Argentinian champions, They're currently 22nd, taking 2 points from 4 games.
Oh God, it's not looking good. Key to Racing's start to this season has been the form of 35-year-old Argentinian Lisandro
35.
Lopez. The 7-capped international who played for Lyon between 2009 and 2013 has scored 3 goals already and is averaging a goal every 85 minutes.
Clearly there's some life in the old dog yet, but if you want your league covered, as we said before, get your comments in.
What's the hashtag, James?
Hashtag out of your league.
Easy.
Easy.
Premier League stars, normally Raheem Sterling, are regularly unfairly criticised for spending their money and are labelled as flash, selfish, cash-obsessed young men. So we thought it was only right to give credit to a footballer who crushed that reputation at the weekend.
We absolutely love this. Sadio Mane has been in stunning form so far this season, with 4 goals in 4 games so far, which obviously included the opening goal against Leicester last week. Speaking of this week, Zach, what else has he been up to?
He clearly hasn't let all his success go to his head, as after the game on Saturday against Leicester, footage of him cleaning the toilets in a mosque have gone viral.
What a down-to-earth, lovely, humble bloke who perfectly proves there's more to football than their reputation. Getting a bit sloppy here. If he can carry on banging in goals for the Reds, continue their strong, really strong start to the season, the Anfield faithful will worship him even more. A little religious pun there for you. Well done, Sadio. Sadio, butchered his name at the end. Great, we'll carry on. Right, now it's time for everyone's favourite section. He's just pissed me off. It's one to watch.
Oh, okay. And this week, thanks to Pedro Aragon's suggestion, a little Lord of the Rings reference.
You've never seen it.
No,
You've never seen any of them.
No, I don't really care.
Ever of them.
Anyway, we are profiling Gremio's Everton Suarez. Pedro claims he's been suggesting him for months now, so we have finally answered your wish.
We get it. You like him.
Yeah.
You like him. But despite only being 22, the 2018 season, with his 5th year of senior football, in which he scored 22 goals and provided 9 assists in 96 games for the Porto Alegre-based club.
Not bad. The left winger has been a crucial part of the side that won the 2016 Copa do Brazil and the Copa Libertadores a year later.
This year, Suarez has been playing even better, scoring 7 goals and assisting 3 in 16 appearances so far. His underlying stats as well are really impressive. He's firing off 3.3 shots and completing 4 dribbles a game. This would be joint best in Europe alongside Wolves' new purchase Traore, Messi, bloody Mbappe.
Esteemed company, and his incredible form hasn't gone unnoticed, with Tite drafting him into the first post-World Cup squad following friendlies against the US and El Salvador.
Yes, it's clear that Gremio have an absolute gem on their hands, we'll no doubt see on our side of the Atlantic before too long.
And finally, it's time for our headline story, and it could be massive, couldn't it? James Wayne, Wayno, Mick Wayne, Batman, James Wayne's brother, Wayne.
They have a brother. Spanish newspaper El Confidencial are reporting that Real Madrid's Brazilian left-back Marcelo is desperate to reunite with his good mate Cristiano in Turin.
Ooh, 30-year-old Marcelo has spent the past 10 years and a half at the Bernabeu since his transfer from Fluminense in January 2007. This means that only 30 of his 456 club appearances have come from a club that isn't Madrid.
Yes, Marcelo, who has arguably been the best left back in the world for 5 years, if not more, has won 19 trophies across his time at the club, including 4 bloody Champions Leagues.
Ridiculous.
And he showed no signs of slowing down this season or last, with a goal involvement last season for 0.3 league games.
Not bad. With Fabio Contral released this summer and Hakimi and Theo Hernandez out on loan, Nacho is the only reserve left back in Los Blancos' squad. Real Madrid would therefore be unlikely to let Marcelo leave unless they offered a stupid amount of money.
I can't really see this happening, but either way, this has got Dougie rock hard.
Stupidly, you should have seen it.
A flank of Marcelo, Pjanic and Ronaldo, it's just tantalising.
You just heard it hit the table.
Full tub the whole time, all day.
Unbelievable. Well, what do you guys think of this transfer? Will it happen? And should Diggy calm down?
He definitely should.
Yeah, literally, he's mad.
Disgusting.
Sam was saying come, yeah, he's fuming.
Yeah.
Mental. So that's the end of Futbol Mundial for yet another week. Why have we got a bat? Who knows? Why don't you go follow us on Instagram? You'll find out.
I don't like Instagram. Follow me on Twitter.
There you go. Do that. Instagram, Twitter, it's up to you guys. James Wayne.
Yes.
What should they do now?
You should watch all of our videos. If you like this, you'll probably like Hot Takes. You'll probably like Stat Wars. You'll probably like Sunday Vibes, a little chilled out conversation about football.
Which is
Ooh, grab a cup
47
of
minutes
tea.
long.
Grab a cup of tea, maybe a few biscuits. You know, tell mum, just leave me alone for a bit. I'm just going to relax and stick it on. You'll really
I feel like
enjoy it.
you're telling your life here.
No, my life is very different, and we all know that.
We do. But
Goodbye.
anyway, guys, yeah, just have a good Tuesday night.
Enjoy yourself.
Bye. Zing, bitch.
Chinese.